The map is Neo Planet S. Of course, the poster child for SK Planet because of that cute little, I guess, butterfly logo in the middle of the map. So, spawning up in the top right-hand position as the pink Zerg, it is the Tyrant Jaedong.
His opponent spawning as a blue Protoss on the left bottom side of the map. His name is Stork, playing for Samsung Khan.
Indeed. The Commander Protoss against the Tyrant.
So Stork is not going to go for any cheesy play, trying to punish Jaedong's possible 15 hatch. He's going to play standard, but he could still cannon rush. He could still cannon rush. That's always a possibility against this hatch first kind of play that the Jaedong really is kind of known for doing against Protoss players, despite him not doing so great in the matchup here. And we'll have to see if he wants to do that again this game as well. Alright, so up to third drone for now, and we don't see any larva out just yet. Stork is just going to scout around, going to go inside the main base and see that Jaedong is going up to 15 drones once again. Well, not just yet. 14.
It's got that 14, man. You're just eager to man the
I'm just eager for the 15 right now, but Jaedong for once in a while, never mind, 15.
Ah, okay. Well, looks like he does want to go ahead and get that hatch first, but that probe there, going to easily deny it. Stork studying Jaedong quite well here. He's got to know what Jaedong plans on doing here.
And Jaedong putting a spawning pool right after seeing the probe at the natural.
Yeah, actually, a very good choice by him to do that, realizing that it's just not going to be worth it to get that early hatch up, essentially.
Yeah. So Stork does scout it, so now he knows what he is up against with. Jaedong is not going to force a 15 hatch on himself, instead going to play a little bit safer compared to his previous game at Pro League and his game at DreamHack.
Alright, the hatch does go down, though. Probe not deciding to block that with any type of play, but we do have a Nexus first going down from our Protoss player Stork here.
Yeah, the probe block is, pylon block actually, is only useful if you went for the Forge first. If not, then you're not going to have the cannons back at main base in time to defend against the Zerglings.
Yeah, and even if you're able to get a cannon and Forge up at your main base, generally by that timing your probe is really weak on health, and you got to get the scurry out of there before you can do any type of blocking.
Oh yeah. So now Jaedong seems like he's gonna put the drone at the third and then trying to take the third base as soon as possible. Stork just playing as standard as possible, going for the Nexus, Force, Gateway, Cannon, the textbook PVC.
Yep. Nothing especially interesting, and unfortunately early on in this game to report. So let's talk predictions here, man. How do you think Stork is going to open or follow this up with?
I don't know. Stork is that one guy who was trying to push for Stargate openings.
Oh, hold that thought, though. We actually have Probe getting taken out here. Jaedong getting a nice little freebie there, essentially. Forcing a little bit of minerals to get canceled for making that gateway and losing a probe for free there. So, you know, just a little tiny mini win for Jaedong there. Definitely something he can be happy about.
And also loses a second probe that doesn't scout that much.
He does see the third base go up, but I would love to see Jaedong go for some type of Roach-based play, like very fast, like a Roach push, based on him killing that scouting probe early on. I think he could actually get away with it.
He could pull it off, but Stork, if he's playing safe as possible, he should send out a second probe and scout around just one more time.
Yeah.
Definitely. He's not going to have any scouting units early in the game, which means that he's going to play in the dark, and if he doesn't see any timing coming up by Jaedong by not scouting, then he's going to lose the game easily. So it's better for him to get more scouting information than just trying to play greedy as possible. But for now, Stork says, well, I'm going to scout with the Zealot.
Yeah, he's sending that out, so he'll be fine. He just wants to double check here. We do have +1 attack on the way here from Jaedong, or from Stork here. So maybe we will see some type of early aggression from him after this warp gate tech finishes.
Yeah, actually, I think we're going to see an early gateway push coming out by Stork.
He is gearing up, putting this proxy pylon down here. So getting that up. And now the real question is, where are the extra gateways? Will Stork be going for this kind of pressure?
Seems like he just wants to apply some little pressure earlier in the game and possibly go for the attack. But it seems like, where are the gateways? first of all. Okay, there are the gateways. 1, 2, 3. Only up to 4 gateways for now, but he's not getting any different tech. That is the biggest thing. I mean, he's getting up to double assimilator. We're already 7 minutes into the game. He doesn't have a robo. He doesn't have a Stargate. His opponent is going for the roaches.
Yeah, he's going to have those roaches just in time here, so he should be fine. Getting a Stargate behind this. Stork, is he going to commit to this pressure? That's the real question. And look at this. J-Dong with some Star Sense. Notices that there is a probe up here, going to go ahead and take that out. There's no way this aggression is going to work.
Now, I want to point out the roaches. The roach warren actually finished in time, and it finished before the layer started. So J-Dong, he wants to take some advantage early in the game. Stork, he's sending out a second probe, but he saw the number of Zerglings moving around the map. This is abnormal at this point in the game. He just actually throw down second cannon and maybe more gateway units. He does have the +1 that's going to work for him when the roaches arrive, however.
Yep, so actually we haven't... Whoa, we got Oracle on the way. Very interesting here from Stork. This is going to turn into maybe a pretty tailored build here. And
did J-Dong actually see the Stargate?
He did see the Stargate. He does know that an Oracle is warping in here as well.
This is iffy because Oracles can work if the Stargate isn't scouted, and if you have up to 2 Oracles, it could shred the Queen apart and then shred the drones. But with the Stargate being scouted, I don't see Stork getting more than 1 Oracle. In fact, he's going for the Phoenix, he's going for the Robo, so it seems like he wanted to catch his opponent off guard by going for the Stargate a little bit later, going for the Oracle first and saying, J-Dong, I'm going for a gateway composition army, so you don't need to make any spores. That's when he wanted to hit the timing. Didn't work out because of the single Overlord scouting everything.
Alright, now this Oracle will be able to take out the Queen here, but the problem is, once a reinforcement Queen gets over there, this Oracle is not going to be able to do too much damage. Actually going to go ahead and get a few drone kills here. Actually getting a lot. Wow. This Oracle actually doing a very good job. J-Dong completely unprepared for this. Up to 10 kills before that second Queen gets there. And you know what? That Oracle, it does go down, but getting 10 kills and a Queen, that is a very solid victory here. And we also have a little bit of action going on here as well. The Roach is getting force fielded. Nice time warp going down as well. Those Zerglings not being able to do too much damage.
And behind this Stork, he's getting 2 additional gateways. Immortal coming out. +1 armor on the way. No third base by him at this point.
And will J-Dong get that second sentry? Yes, he does manage to grab that. But right now, it looks like J-Dong is going on the full offensive here, making a lot of Hydralisks, making a lot of Zerglings as well, getting some upgrades as well at this point. And I have to say, man, J-Dong, he wants to stay on the aggressive here. He wants to be on the aggressive side of things.
And also, if Stork is actually looking for an expansion, I don't know why he's going for the Twilight Council before getting the Robo, because now we're 11 minutes into the game, about going into 12 minutes, and this is when the Hydras start coming out on the map. You need the Colossus. If you don't have the Colossus, you need perfect force fields. If not, those Hydras are going to shred the Gateway Army composition. Yes, the Immortals do deal some nice damage against the Hydras, but it's not enough. You need the Hydras.
Alright, and the Zerglings are moving into this third phase. Stork caught a little bit out of position. Reinforcing, working in some units, but will J-Dong get a force cancel on this Nexus? It's so low on health, and it looks like Stork barely saves that. What an impressive save there. Literally 2 or 3 seconds away from going down there, but it will get warped in, low on health, and now J-Dong deciding to move across the map. Lots of Roaches, lots of Hydras, no 4th base in sight though from our Zerg player.
And look at this, Stork, he wasted 5 force fields saving that Nexus, which means that he's gonna have 5 less force fields defending against this main army from J-Dong. Stork needs perfect force fields, but does he have enough at this point?
Uh-oh, Stork caught a little bit out of position here. A few force fields going down, but I think that's pretty much all that he has here. The Hydras, though, they're out of position. There are still 2 Immortals left. They're absolutely wrecking those Roaches apart, but now the Hydras are moving in here, and it looks like Stork will be able to hold this off. Solid force fields, but we have up to 48 Zerglings on the way for J-Dong. His aggression is not over. He wants to make this attack happen.
He's going to storm him with the Zerglings and his opponent, Stork. He does have the sentries, but how many force fields does he have left on the sentries?
Oh, and look at this. Excellent surround from J-Dong here, attacking from all sides. Will he be able to break Stork right now? There's a lot of reinforcements. Defender's advantage does go to Stork. even pulling probes off the mineral line. All of the Immortals going down as well. Jadon looking very confident in this matchup right now. Reinforcement Zerglings coming in as well, and Stork, it looks like he will not be able to defend this third base.
He can't defend the third base, and the problem is he only has Gateway Army, so he can't even defend the natural at this point if Jadong takes out the third base and decides to go for one final push.
And more units streaming in right now. These Zerglings are going to be able to help kill off everything else. Stork, that's it. GG. Jadong winning a ZvP, and you know what? At first it was looking a little bit weird, but I felt like some of his Brood War aggression really showed there, and he did get the win for EPTL.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm also curious in why Stork decides to go for the +1 and not actually decide to press forward with the +1 harassment a lot more than I expected, because his Robo was late, his Stargate was late, so I guess he was trying to play some mind games, but it just doesn't work out against a regular macro Zerg.